codes, and we've discussed how distortions are on both sides of us, and these distortions, they actually dictate everything in our lives. Now, in order for you to understand this better, you've got to know a little bit about the story of creation, because the gender thing, it's something that exists all the way up and out there. It's not just something that's inside of us in the individual. So you need to briefly understand where this whole gender thing comes from, and it's to do with the story of creation. Okay, so this is a little bit the metaphysics behind what we're talking about today, yeah? So it all begins with primary source, or, you know, that source place of creation where everything comes from. And that is actually a combination of male and female frequencies. Is there anyone who did not know that? You're all aware of that, right? That it's a combination of male and female frequencies, yeah? And so what happened thereafter is these frequencies, they divided themselves in order to express and know themselves through physical expression. So it had to become physical. It had to become manifest in order to express itself, yeah? So then what we had is they separated into magnetic and electric frequencies, which is the same as gender, because magnetic is, does anyone know? Is it male or female? It's female. So the magnetic frequency is female and right brain in terms of brain for that bit. And the electric frequencies are therefore male, right? Which is the left side of the brain and dictates the right side of the body. So this is a little bit the metaphysics behind it. And then what happened, the primary source started to divide these frequencies into material things. So the next division was perhaps universes. We don't know which are the male and female universes because science is still deciding if there's more than one. That's a different story, right? But we perhaps know that there is more than one, that there's such a thing as a multiverse. Yeah? So then from multiverse to universe, it started to divide itself into star systems, which are female and male. It started to divide itself into galaxies, which are male and female. So everything that has come about into the physical expression of the reality as we know it, and perhaps as we don't know it, is actually a combination of male and female frequencies. And all of these pairs that I've described to you so far are actually known as twin flames. Okay? Now, the twin flame thing has become very romanticised here on planet Earth, and especially in this esoteric domain. It's not, and I will explain later to you why that is. It's not. It's just a very scientific process, yeah? Okay, so we've got these divisions, and then the final division that happened was the actual gender, yeah? So you've got here on planet Earth, perhaps on other planets, to know about other planets, or maybe we do, there is divisions of male and female in the physical expression. Now, our ancestors have actually told us that there are more than two genders. Have you heard that before? Okay, so it's the, I would say the Indians, the American Indians, that tell us, in fact, that there are 5 genders, not 2. But that is just a fun fact. Like, we're not going to go into why that is or how it is, because we want to get into our issues that are connected to the two. Right? Yes. So we've got these 2 genders now here on planet Earth. We're talking about planet Earth at least. And through this division process that happened, we then went from evolution process to devolution process. So it all started to get a little bit, what the is going on? Yeah? So because the ego got involved. How did that happen? Right, so we're still in the history of it a little bit here. Humans, especially, became exposed to survival, to tradition, to social, cultural issues, to agriculture, to politics, to religion, small structures. Then we also had empires. So things started to get divided, but in a very, let's say, unhealthy kind of way. And it is through these divisions, actually, that we began to become divided within the self. Is this making sense to you so far? Πώς έγινε δηλαδή τούτη η φθορά μέσω τούτης της ιστορίας που σας περιγράψα ως τώρα. So through this story of creation is how the distortions arose. Yeah? Right, so we were exposed to all of these things, and this then created these domains that contained service to the self agendas. People started to become very selfish. Me, για μένα, για το matrix, για την κυβέρνηση, για το empire, rulership, this is mine, I'm stronger than you, all this kind of stuff. Yeah? That's what happened.
Yes. Can you go back and then, because I lost the connection?
Yeah.
How did the division happen? One more time.
Well, the division started happening from star systems, planets.
Yeah, and after?
Yeah. And then afterwards we came to planet Earth, and we had the division of the male and female, and then they were exposed to these systems.
But
they're systems of domination and control, actually.
And who exposed them there?
Who exposed them?
Yeah, why did they create that reality?
Because certain individuals, they started to go into ego mind, and they wanted to create domain. So domain means, I'll give you an example. Domain means, okay, the female is weaker than the male. By the way, all the distortions begin with the male gender. Sorry, people, but it's true. Because of the strength, because of the fire element, because the male naturally wants to dominate. The male naturally, and this can be within a male or a female. I'm not talking about men, we're talking about gender, right? So the male energy says, well, you know what, I'm on this planet now, so perhaps I can use the female. Just give you an example, I'm not a feminist, nothing like that, guys. Let's use the female, or let's use a race that I don't know, that perhaps I feel threatened by. Let's make them our slaves. Yeah? Let's rape these people. Let's stamp out, what it is I don't know about these people. Let's get rid of my threat by creating domain over these people. So it's all about domain. Does that clarify it a little bit more, Hal? Yeah?
Yeah, but the starting point was an existing, an initial division.
Yes.
So that the universe could know itself, which has a sort of purity to it for me. So going back to Nathaniel's question, how did the distortion begin? What was the division from, if purity is there, why was, say, the second division, why did the second division start? Why would impurity be born from purity?
Because this is where devolution began. So once man and woman came to this planet, then what we have is an ego situation. Because now man and woman realise a certain element of separation because the frequency is denser. I've forgotten where I've come from at this point. Well, now this is getting very close to touching the Adam and Eve story as an allegory, but we're not going to go into that today. However, this is what happened. I become a human being. I've forgotten where I've come from because I've come from a very high vibration. And as I divide, I go into density, density, density. So by the time I've arrived in human form, okay, then I've become so dense that I have forgotten the purity from which I have come from. And this is where, because of the great forgetting, I call it, because of the great forgetting, we therefore have the state of amnesia in the human form, and because of the forgetting, we get into survival matrix and ego. And this is where the division, how it began. Now, we've come from purity. Is it part of the grand plan, therefore, to go from evolution into a devolutionary kind of process? Is it? I'm asking you. Is it? Do you think it is? It is. It's part of the grand plan. But why?
To learn how to go
To learn. It's so that